Okay, go ahead.
I just want to call you back and just go over the technical issues or technical questions you might have regarding your computer.
Right, I had sent you an email. Did you see it with the screenshots? I thought maybe you'll research it first before calling me.
Um,
You didn't look at it?
I didn't look at it. All I'm seeing is just right now, just some screen time screenshots, and again, more activity monitor windows.
Okay. What what's the last email that you have received from me?
That's the only thing that I'm seeing here. Again, just a screenshot from the screen share or screen time. I'm sorry.
What date was that?
That was on March 11th.
Right. So those are my questions. Um the first screenshot, can you answer that one? Did you if you want to go through it based on the email, let's do that.
All right. So looks like we're looking at your screen time on your Mac, just showing your screen time usage.
Mhm.
First one that you pointing out here, just the usage of the screen time, the QuickTime player, other circle. So was it screen time that wasn't working correctly, or what's going on with screen time?
Okay. So you see the usage there in the middle there from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m., right?
6 p.m., 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. Yes.
Right. You see all that usage, there's different colors, including gray.
Yes.
What's the gray?
I have no idea what the gray is now. Again, I do not go over every single screen time settings and it can explain to you what color is what color. It's just giving you a breakdown of what productivity looks like, what entertainment look like, what other look like.
Right. So other looks like a light blue, and I can see a light blue there, but it won't tell me what the gray is because there's continuous gray I see every day, but it won't tell me what other is. I don't know what
I
other.
I can do some research again. That should be pretty simple in finding out what the gray might be. I can look into this and see what the gray is, but again, I have no idea what it is. Again, I do not go over every single screen time settings and can tell you what the colors are for if it's not listed there.
Well,
I'll look into this and let you know what the gray is for.
yeah, please let me know what the gray is. And since I have not downloaded a third party outside of Malwarebytes. That's the only
Hmm.
thing that you guys had me download, which was removed. I don't know what other is. What could other be? If it's an Apple product, it would be under one of these categories. I'm thinking, what is other? I have no idea. Do you?
No. Again, other is just other. Again, it doesn't tell us, or it doesn't tell you exactly what other is. It's just not part of. It's just a different category.
Right. And if it's not, is it an Apple product or not an Apple product?
Other could be anything. It could be a third party. It could be Apple. It's something that cannot be categorized in one of the category here with screen time.
Okay. All right. So it could be anything, and you have no what would trigger other because it doesn't
So if
show
you
up
click
every.
on if you click on categories, right, instead of looking at apps, if you click on category, you'll see other. Then you'll see the other category like productivity and finance, information and reading, utility. So it's any apps that the Mac OS system cannot categorize under one of those.
Right. And when I click on categories, it show me other. That's the categories under other. It doesn't
Right.
break. That's what it
It's
says.
it's just it's just a other category that the system cannot categorize the apps under. So it could be anything.
Well, I want to know what other is. Now you're telling me you don't know. Okay, so we have a couple of things. Um, Actually, I'll touch on those now. You're not gonna comment on anything console, any other log messages, right?
Correct.
You're not going to comment on anything having to do with activity monitor.
Correct. Again, I'm not going to go over this again. It's
No, we never
again,
went over.
AppleCare support.
No, I got it. AppleCare support is not trained on those things, right? And then, so other, which is important to me, you don't know about. And gray usage, the computer is telling me there's gray usage here. And you don't know about that one.
Again, the gray usage is for the entire time your computer screen was on. So it could be that your computer was open and it wasn't there was no apps running on your computer.
You don't know that for a fact, do you?
And that's what I see here again. From looking at my resources, that's what it says again. So the gray is for the time that your screen was turned on.
Okay, so my screen was turned on, but I wasn't using it?
It may have been turned on. Like I say, you may have just have the screen up and running. Again, screen time is there just to give you an indication of what was allowed or what was on your screen. Doesn't mean that it doesn't tell you the exact details of what apps you are using. And other is just a category of apps that was running, but again, that the Mac OS cannot categorize.
Okay, I get that we don't know what other is. We don't know that. So what you're saying is gray means, give me an example of what would happen for gray, because it seems the maximum amount of usage is gray. So
your computer may have been turned on, you may have walked away, it was just, your computer screen was just on.
I walked away with this computer screen on. Okay, so that's what gray is. Okay.
And it could be anytime your computer screen is up and running, the gray that's what it means.
Right. So I'm telling you that I do not turn my screen on and walk away. This gray, it means my computer was on, and that's fine. That I know, I can understand that because I know my computer is on when I'm not using it. So let me close that one. And so hold on a second. And so the second one, can you speak to that one?
The second one is you're showing me the applications folder with QuickTime Player. Okay, I'm not sure what you're referring to with screen time. What I mean with QuickTime Player?
105. Right. Ignore QuickTime for now, because I don't have the entirety of the situation with me. Let's look at date modified, date created, and date added. They're pretty much all the exact same. What would cause that?
Okay, date modified, date created,
and date added.
Are you just looking at the checkbox here under applications?
No, under applications, there's categories, there's rows. Rows, yes. Date modified, yes. Date created. It says, if you look at the App Store, February the 6th, date modified. Date created, February the 6th at 4:22 p.m. All of them are the same. And if you go to the end row, it says date added is February the 6th. Why is it most of them, actually about 90% of them, of the apps are created, modified, added at the exact same date, exact same time?
It must have been when either the Mac OS was installed on your computer or was up to date. That's usually why the date added is the same again. So the software on your Mac computer may have been installed on that day, and all those apps have been installed on that day.
All right. So that was last month. Okay?
Yes.
Good. So I set this computer up on the 12th of February. It's in the screenshots that I've sent. I know I've sent many screenshots. I set it up on on February the 12th. It was still in the box in my home on February the 6th. I had it. I didn't unbox it. So I set it up on the 12th. Why do I have February the 6th date?
Someone, like I say, our technicians install, when we ship your MacBook, we install the operating system on your computer.
Okay, now,
It's the date that the installations that you see here, it's the date that the system on your computer was installed.
okay.
Doesn't mean that's the day you turn on your computer for the first time.
So I'm going to say you're incorrect because that's not the date it was installed. On February the 6th, the whole of February, the Mac was sitting in my home. I did not unbox it. I had it. I just didn't unbox it. On February the
Again, all I'm saying is that the date that you see here is the date that's when the applications were installed on your computer. It could have been installed when the computer was, the operating system was turned on, or was actually the macOS was installed for the first time on your computer by one of our technicians.
by one of your technician?
Mm-hmm.
How could it be installed by one of your technician when on February the 6th it was sitting in my closet?
Ma'am, you're asking me questions that I do not know the answers.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to have to end this call. I feel like this call is not going anywhere. You're just nitpicking questions that you have. I'm going to end this call now. I don't think that you have any technical issues with your computer. You're just going over things that you think are issues but not. You're asking me why this is showing this, why this is showing that. I'm just telling you this is what I believe. I don't have all the answers to your questions.
Here's the thing.
Thank you again for being part of Apple again, Tita. You have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.